Alright. Welcome to Slay the Princess. Let's get in it. Just trying to see if I could restart it, but I can't. Alright. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet! I've always wanted to off a monarch. Vive la revolution! Silently continued to the cabin. Now, in this, I'm supposed to slay the princess because if I don't, the world will end. But my conundrum is, I don't know why I need to slay her other than the fact that the world's ending. Like, how's she gonna do it? They have her locked up in a basement somewhere. In a ever-changing cabin. So let's see here. Whoops. We'll go with this one. The end of the world. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oops. You have to put an end to her. But how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. I'm just gonna silently continue to the cabin and get this moving.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Game audio seems kind of high. Hang on.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He's a hero. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hmm. I'm just gonna enter the basement. I wonder what would happen if I don't bring the knife with me.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Fine by me. Let's play that dangerous game. Just continue down the
Good.
stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I will try, princess. Well, I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
I like difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I mean, they could have. Not gonna lie, it's probably not up there. But I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
That's dirty.
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I don't like doing what I'm told.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
The mess you created, not me.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
God, her eyes.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Magic teleporting blade.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
I'm with the hero.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine.
Save the world.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Need a hand?
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Women, man.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I was gonna say, she looks awfully happy.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
You good, homie? You're, drop, on the floor. Like, everywhere. Okay. Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
I didn't ask you.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Oi!
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Then do it yourself, narrator. Warn her.
Stop that.
No.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Logically?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Only I decide my actions. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Like this?
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
We both know this isn't you.
Oh, look at those big, beady anime eyes.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Trying to save the princess?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Well, of course not.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
No, hero.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Tell me why I should care.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Awesome.
I'm sorry,
Ah.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Little red princess.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, babe.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
I can accept that. Worth it.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I'm gonna go with this one. But I died. What am I doing here?
I assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
I have a short attention span. You'll have to tell me like 20 more times.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
He's smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
I'm sorry, beloved.
Our beloved?
Exactly.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
You've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
I'm pretty sure I just did the same thing.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. Yo, how messed up would it be if I just turned around and left? I'm not going to, but that'd be pretty messed up. Okay, let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
I won't listen, but okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't believe you either, so we're at an impasse.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I wouldn't go that far, simp.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Can you express them a little more quietly in the corner?
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Hear, hear.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
What about the mirror?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
It's right there.
There isn't.
It's right there.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Shut up, Smitten.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
It's right there. I went to look into myself. I went to see how handsome I am. And my gorgeous, handsome lizard skin.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
Yes, we must look at dashing.
We shouldn't waste time preening.
Let me
If
preen.
he's lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
It's right there. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
It's a
There
mirror.
isn't much to see here.
It's a mirror.
This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Just checking the soundness of the structure. Yep, that's a wall.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
I like feathers. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Her enemies are the entire world. I don't think a tiny little knife is gonna do us any good.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
It probably will.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
No. Motivations are important. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I know some Minecraft players that would disagree with you. Pretty quaint.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Oh my god. This simp, bro.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far.
That
We barely
part?
even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
I agree with the hero.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Yeah, sure.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Hello.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Tone it back, bro.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear
God.
my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Your spirit needs to turn it down a notch.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I'll always come back for you, princess.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Dashing sold.
And she called us a hero.
Uh-oh.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
and I'll do it again.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Semantics.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Technically, no.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
One thing you don't know about me, I never learned my lesson.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Multiple timelines and all that. Don't think too much about it, hero.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I don't have to deal with it, so... Okay. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for it that last time. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Rescue the princess. Slay the princess. No, go away. You don't exist. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go with this one. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
I didn't ask you.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
No, for real.
That's because she's perfect.
Shut up.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
You don't know that.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
It's the first good thing you've said. Let's go with this one. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for it that last
okay
time.
with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Cool, bet.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
It's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I mean, it is, but just gloss over it.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Everyone's a monster. You just choose which ones you approve of and which ones you don't. Rescue the
No.
princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Exactly.
Yes.
Jerk.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Here, here.
You wouldn't.
Let's do it. Yep.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
True.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you.
I'm free.
Oops.
And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem, ma'am.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Smother me all she
Are
wants.
you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
But smothering.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it.
Yeah, what Smitten said.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
We leave, my lady. Yeah, that part. We leave. And then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Can't say I care.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Yeah, and what Simp said.
I like to think that you do, actually.
An ending's what you make of it.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
At least it's something.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Boom, watch me, watch me.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
What is that supernatural thing? True love, gay love, true love? Gay love will pierce the veil and conquer something. It's been a while.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
So?
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Oh, we go that far.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Ugh, coffee went down the wrong way. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And
And?
the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Nope, it's happening right here.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
It can climb the highest mountains.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Make one for me.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
Just live our lives in the Minecraft shed of stone.
That's not how this works.
It could be.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
It's an ending. Okay. All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. Just ignore them. I'm gonna go with this one.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
Yep.
You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
She looks so happy. Hey, what's happening here?
did it! What should we do now?
Worry about what this is?
Where did everything go?
She's still shining bright like a diamond.
Where did he go?
Narrator?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Shut up.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
A nice downy jacket. Ah. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I'm gonna go with that second one. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
I'll go with that third option. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Oh. That's not good. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. It's the same one, it just asks why. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
I'm gonna skip all the explore options. Oh. All that's available is, I'm ready to go back. Attack the entity. Destroy your body. Alright. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark. And you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's just silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Mommy?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continue down the
Good.
stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah. You got me. I'm here to slay you. No, nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steel your nerves and step forward. Let's go with... Okay, yeah. You caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
That didn't work the last... 4 times?
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
No, I really don't want to, but I'm gonna slay her this time.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Probably.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't have the slightest.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
True.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
I didn't ask you to. Nope. Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Ooh.
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
She's a heavyweight champion. Okay.
We can still turn this around.
Can we? Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
That's my best option.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
I did it! But at what cost?
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
What?
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
After what I've seen? No.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, that's different. Chapter 2, The Adversary.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
A valid question, but I already slew the princess. Sure, she already killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
You are the master of gaslighting.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
All I do is win, win, win.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Right.
Don't believe a word she says.
Sure.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Rawr.
Are you sure about that?
No.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Okay.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin. How do I die this time?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yes, I'm aware. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub
Again?
your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
What happens if I ignore the mirror? Take the blade.
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement. Should we just go in guns
The door to
blazing?
the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Right.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
I kinda like it.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Oh no.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Yeah, slay, queen.
As you descend
Whoa!
the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Stop, babe.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh god.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
I'm sorry, Mommy.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Okay. I said guns blazing, so let's just do it. Slay the princess.
Good. With a singular focus, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
God.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Round 6. Fight.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard.
Oh, that's not a nice face you got there, ma'am.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
Okay.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
I mean, the weapon's pretty sharp. It just sliced right through bone several times, right? So, if I keep pushing, it has the potentiality of just slicing right through her arm, which means I can get to my destination. If I unlodge it and attack her from a different angle, that leaves me open to being attacked. But I can also be attacked while I'm pushing. Screw it. Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you get it, don't you?
I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
Forever? I'd
That's
sign
not
up for that.
what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here.
What world are we on? Number 3?
Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there.
I hate how much I agree with that.
Your
Ah!
balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. As she strikes you again, you hear the whine of straining metal, and then a snap. It would appear that she's loose.
Uh-oh.
We're fine!
Yeah.
You barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Okay.
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine.
When did her feet become like that?
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
Uh-oh.
You forgot this.
Oh. Thanks.
She tosses it at your feet.
She looks so proud of herself. That doesn't mean we're immortal. Guns blazing. Pick up the blade and attack her again.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're
We died.
dead? Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. We're just getting started.
Yas.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that. Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me?
Get up.
Up.
Get
Wait,
up.
no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over. What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine. No, she's dead. She has to be... No! Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
Yep.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect. The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet. You know what to do. Again!
Okay.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
Yeah, you have to go under the breast, not between it.
We just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over.
He's not in control anymore.
Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything?
No in control.
I never said I knew everything.
Screw the questions. Attack her again.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up.
How long is this gonna go for? Get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
Am I stuck in a loop?
That was a good one. More.
Slay the princess.
You and the princess exchange
whoa.
dozens of devastating blows.
Oh,
sometimes you manage
God.
to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act.
Jeez.
But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it?
I don't think so.
Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right. It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything. Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
The princess stumbles, and her body slumps.
I feel so... tired.
Mommy, no! You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. I'm melting, bro. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Man, there are a lot of options. Kind of curious, like... Okay, it doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me. but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Not really. Well, since I said it, no, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Keep all the explore options. Actually, I kind of want to know if she'll tell me. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Of course. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Gonna do a little savey save. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Tried saving her, still died. Went guns blazing in that last one with Demon Mommy. It's pretty fun. Wonder what we can do next. Alright. With that, I will see you later. Bye-bye!